What's good, superstars? Back with another VEVE video. We got Superstar Rob over here.
There, you got it.
How's it going, Rob?
It's going great, man. I'm loving these videos, and I'm loving watching the growth that we're seeing right now on the VEVE app. And the market's going crazy, and these are a lot of fun. So I'm ready for another one.
It's nice to see people more addicted than us, as addicted as us.
Yeah.
Everybody is following the same trend, and that is growing their money in this app. For the day that we can take money out, it's going to be nice relief. Not that we're going to take our money out, but you're going to know that you're able to when you need it in the future, which is good. So hopefully that day comes soon. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to speculate and talk about all things VEVE on this channel. So if you enjoy that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you see more, and hit that bell notification next to the subscribe button. You'll know every time we post, and we've been posting a whole lot lately, okay? People are getting really frustrated that I'm not around anymore. I'm just filming videos on VEVE. But they understand. Like it's all part of the process.
You always gotta keep the ladies happy.
Exactly. So let me pull up my screen here to show you guys what we're talking about. Look at this, 114. Rob, when we started this, we had 12 subscribers.
Yeah, it's good growth.
Over 100 new people just from the VEVE community. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you
for subscribing. And hopefully we can continue to entertain you. We've been popping off like crazy. 88 in the last 20 days, guys, or 28 days. That's incredible. I think that's even delayed because we had 12. But yeah, the videos are just on a constant incline, and we couldn't be happier to be sharing. If you're just watching and not subscribing, hit the subscribe button. Come on, join the family. But all right, so I guess first things we'll talk about, this is going to be a quick one, but first things we'll talk about is the drop again tomorrow. We went over this yesterday. Yeah. It's recency bias. We got to talk about it. Again, in case you missed yesterday, our favorite one is this Secret Rare, obviously. It's really clean in our opinion, but I'm starting to become a fan of the common here. I'm liking the colors, all the different guys, this hairy guy over here.
The common's always the classic, but don't do what I did and forget the drop. So you set your timer at 10:58 so that you actually get it, not at 11:01.
Yeah, right, it used to be back in the day on the beginning of the VEVEs, you couldn't even get into the app if you went in too late. Like if you were within 5 minutes, you wouldn't be able to get in. Now, I tried it. I tested it out. You can get back in like pretty quick. So they've definitely done some upgrades here at VEVE. Also today they were like showcasing the ultra rare and the rare on their Twitter.
I saw that.
Talking about the exclusive covers. I don't know if it was just to give homage to the artist or whatnot, but I haven't seen them do too much of that where they showcase it.
It could have been. Cool, it could have been just a way to maybe they know the guy, right? They're just giving him some promotion.
Yeah, you know what I noticed?
Yeah,
this guy with the big P on his chest, he has like all this hair on his arms and his legs in this cover.
Yeah,
you see how hairy he is, mustache and all this. But in this cover, he has no hair. He's like waxed.
He got waxed.
He got waxed.
Went to the beach.
That was pretty funny. But other than that, this one's again a super limited edition, only 10,000 mints. So it's gonna be a tough one to get. Probably will not get it, but always action on the marketplace. If you saw the comments, somebody even commented, you got to get in there right after. People are listing them cheap sometimes. So if you get in there and you notice, listen, snipes. Sometimes there's some good numbers. You're looking for the numbers on the snipes, okay? Because everyone's going to be trying to undercut each other to get their comics sold. The people selling them immediately probably don't want them. But you might find a nice number, like a 3-digit number or a repeating number or something like that. What do you call it when it's the same forwards and backwards? I forget the name.
Well, I'm actually not sure, but it's the reverse.
You know what I mean? Where it's like the same number forward and backwards.
It's like the kayak. It's like the kayak thing.
Yeah, like the word kayak or something, but with numbers.
Kayak. Well, we were talking how we think this will be around $50. So if I see anything on that market listed around 100, if I can snipe a low number like around the 50 mark and just flip it right away for a sale, if I'm lucky enough to find one of those, I think that would be a good play. But we'll have to wait and see tomorrow's drop.
I think it's always safe if you can get a 3-digit at the floor price. That's drop, depending when you buy it. Like the other thing you got to think of and you got to be keeping track of is how many of the mints are released. So you got to be going back and forth after the drop, obviously, and after you get all your rebounds or whatnot. By the way, rebound videos coming. But you have to be going back and forth. And if you click on the screen that shows the store or whatever afterwards, it will tell you how many are delivered of each cover. So once they first come out, if you go in and you say, oh, only like 300 are delivered out of whatever, what's each mint? It's here. You got 6,000 for the common. So if you see only 300 are delivered and you're going to go in the store and buy one, you're probably going to lose money. Like you need to wait until a lot more have been delivered so that you know, okay, this market is pretty saturated now.
Yeah.
But if you're buying it before the market's saturated, look at the Myrmecornos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Myrmecornos were going for
Some
45,000.
some poolside stuff.
You don't want to be doing no poolside stuff, okay? So
Yeah.
make sure you're in tap with how many are in the market. Don't just buy to buy. If it's under $10, it's probably a good buy.
Yeah, always.
You won't lose too much if it's under $10 anyways, right?
Yeah, it's good awareness though. That's a great
You got to
tip
be
right
aware
there.
how many are in the market. That's very important. Don't just buy blindly. Don't just snipe blindly. Maybe sniping blindly if you get a really good number, it could be worth it. Like if you're getting something, I don't see this going even right after drop for more than $100.
It's a little bit of a gamble always, especially in that volatility. Right when the market opens, it's going to be volatile. You can benefit from it. You could also lose from it. You have to just try to be as dynamic as you can with your decision making, right?
Not financial advice, but the best timing is when there's the most amount in the market. Obviously, more supply, lower price should be.
Yeah.
Immediately, it could be a little bit higher just because the drop. Nobody knows what price it should be, but typically more supply, lower price. All right. The next thing is a pretty big one. Yeah. We're getting a collectible and we're getting a superhero, but a superhero that's part of a team that maybe nobody wanted. I don't know if people wanted this. What do you think? Do you think people want to have Sue Storm, basically Invisible Woman,
so
by herself?
So like I can't count out any of these collectibles because especially one like this, like the Fantastic Four haven't been fully integrated yet into the MCU. Yeah. So there's a chance that she's going to gain in popularity as time goes on. And of course, it's the same situation with the Captain America, where I'm pretty sure there's an Invisible Woman right now in the cartoon version of it in the Marvel Mighties.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe there's anyone that has the same kind of look as the one that this one's going to be here.
Well, the one that they're dropping, and I'm going to play the video in a second, but the one that they're dropping is basically like the comic book version, I feel like, where the blue suit, it's the original, it says here somewhere.
Yeah.
Based on her original look. So it's like the old school look. I feel like she needs to be a part of the team in that, just to have that. But anyway, I'll play the video. You guys can take a look if you haven't seen her. There she is.
There she goes.
Classic
animated
blue,
too.
Number 4. So yeah, the ultra rare and the secret rare. We're keeping with that theme that Marvel's been going with, where they have the animated, the big two. So you're going to see a big price difference between the rare, ultra rare, and then, of course, the secret rare. So that's your common. Yeah. That's your uncommon. That's your rare. That's your ultra rare throwing the little ball. And secret rare, she jumps off the screen, comes back, and launches. I wonder how that will look in the showroom. I wonder if, like, you'll see her still in the showroom, or if she, like, literally just disappears.
Yeah.
Like the Invisible Woman. I don't know. That would be cool.
She bangs her head on the ceiling. It's like, ah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how that's going to look. I'm just curious. What happens, like, in the showroom? If you were looking straight up, like, from underneath her, what happens? Does she disappear? I'm just curious. That's one thing I was wondering. But
yeah, I think we got to look into that one more. But
yeah,
I think I'm seeing similarities there with the Captain America. But obviously, Captain America's a top 5. And, she's not really at that same caliber. But
I have some price predictions, early price predictions. We don't know how many mints there are. Keep in mind, we don't know what the floor price or what the market price will be. So that usually helps us to make price predictions. But this is our early price prediction, so don't take this for anything. This is just my price prediction. Common 40, uncommon 45, rare 80, ultra rare 200, so big jump, and then secret rare I have at 800. And I'm kind of comparing this to Storm because I feel like it's the same type of idea. You get the Invisible Woman, like, she's on her own very capable, just like Storm, right?
Yeah.
But she's also part of a team, so it's like it's not really someone that you asked for by themselves. I feel like what they should have done with this, I feel like, and this is my opinion, you guys can disagree if you want, I feel like they should have released the whole Fantastic Four as the set and made one of them be the secret rare or make one of them be the ultra. I just feel like that's a better idea. Like, I'm sick of these five drops and all 5 of them are the first appearance. It's not.
Yeah.
We have to pick one.
Unique. I like the unique superhero.
We already have like 7,500 mints of these guys. Like, at this point, why are we doing 5 different variants of a first appearance? First appearance should be one. That's why most of the collectibles that I have are first appearances that are only one of a kind, like
Yeah,
Superman,
your
Steve
prices though,
Rogers.
they seem okay. Like your prices seem okay, but I can't really comment until I see the mints.
Yeah,
But like one thing about Storm, like just to throw it out there, I think last time I checked, her common was at like $100.
yeah. Well, she's bumping now. She's
But
bumping.
that's because the market sizzled for a long time. You have people
Yeah,
online. We did a video on how she was a top under 100, but it's not just us. You have a lot of expectation baked into the market that she's going to
yeah,
grow. That helps fuel that and push that. Invisible Woman's maybe a little bit too new, so she
yeah.
might come in at those Storm prices
I
before she
think
kind of got
so.
popped, right?
I think you're right. I think you're
Yeah,
absolutely right. I think she's going to come in really lower than where she'll end up, obviously. And everyone here has got to remember you are early in BV. Like we are early. If you haven't seen Rob's chart on that other video, I can't remember which video it was. We've done so many videos, but he posted a graph of VV's growth. And if he's right or anywhere close to right, these prices you're seeing now are not anywhere close to where they could be.
yeah. That
Um,
alone is it
yeah,
gives me a little bit more confidence. But of course, everything's speculation.
yeah,
It can go down, it can go up, but we speculate the way we want to, and we think that this the growth based on what we know in that chart. And if you haven't seen it, I think the video was called "It's Still Early to Join Vivi." Here's
oh,
why.
maybe. Yeah. Maybe
So
that's the one. Yeah.
that's the one. So there's a chart there that kind of shows the projections. If it was exponential, if I continue the exponential trend, it's like 33 million people by next year. I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't think that was realistic. So I
You
just
told
ticket
me,
20,000 straight, right?
speaking of that, you told me something before the stream about VV compared to OpenSea. Maybe you want to share that.
Yeah, I looked into it because I mentioned somewhere that I heard that like VV's like bigger than OpenSea. So I just kind of did a quick Google search. In November, I think OpenSea had 1.8 million subscribers, if you want to call them that, or maybe signups. I don't know if they're active users necessarily, but that number's probably larger by now. But I have a feeling that VV's growing at a faster pace than OpenSea, and they may actually pass them
Mm,
potentially even this year. I'm waiting for the new numbers to come out. It's on my radar to check up every once in a while, and if I when I hear more, I'll bring it back. But it sounds like Vivi's getting as popular as OpenSea, even though OpenSea has been around for longer, and it's kind of the go-to place to trade any NFT.
yeah,
And maybe when Vivi combines with they make it so that there's a way that you can join with OpenSea and list collectibles in OpenSea. Maybe that will help
that, the
both of them.
mutable X thing. Yeah. It'll
Yeah,
bring them both up.
we'll
I
have to
just
wait and
think
see.
OpenSea reminds me. OpenSea to me is like the eBay Amazon of NFTs, where anybody can list anything that they want, kind of thing, make their own thing, put it up there. And
Yeah.
then this is like almost more exclusive. This is like a retail, like
Yeah,
store.
that's the point. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
more
that's the
official, right?
difference. Yeah.
It's supposed to be more
So,
official. And there's one more thing I wanted to mention too
mhm,
that I saw recently online is that there's now with some of the low mint numbers, um, there's now people that are organizing. So an example would be all the guys that own like the secret rare Marvel comics #1,
yeah.
right? It's a small group of people. They're starting to organize on the internet, and they are
They're fixing the
basically
prices.
fixing the market. It's kind of like
Yeah,
GameStop
yeah.
of the stock market, right? So they're
And
getting
it's legal.
organized.
It's
It's
legal.
legal.
Yeah,
They're getting organized, and not just that. If they have the funds, they're going and buying more of the ones that they already own, so they can own more of that market share. It's
yeah.
just something to consider because
Well, if they're all talking about it and saying we're not listing under this, it's exactly GameStop. It's them saying we're not we're buying it and buying and
yeah,
buying it no matter what,
they
squeezing,
refuse
right?
to sell. They
They're
refuse to
squeezing
sell,
the
and they'll buy them
market.
all. Yeah,
Yeah, and
something to
especially
watch
when
out
there's
for.
low mints, you guys got to be careful.
And that could be something that's gonna
There's
in the future
opportunity
be.
there. There's
I think so.
opportunity there.
I think so.
If you know somebody wants something, I know.
So just something to
Well,
consider. I wanted to share that. I just want to share that something I learned yesterday. So just wanted to
mhm.
bring that up.
No, that's a cool thing, especially if you can figure out who owns what. And blockchain, that's what it's about, right? You see where everything goes. So
Yeah,
realistically, I think people could track down people. I've heard of people figuring out who bought their mints. I don't know how they do that, but it's cool. It's a
yeah,
cool thing to think about.
yeah.
Any purchases or sales recently?
So
I
I
think you already
decided to
said. Yeah.
to buy a Groot, a common
Oh, you bought a
Groot.
Groot, and you also bought a Storm. Or did you already talk about that?
I bought a Storm. She's done really well. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of in the mood to play around with some of these lower, value picks
Yeah.
right now, just to see how they do. If
Yeah.
I figured for the Groot, it's going to be around. It's going to be around, and we talked about this, right? It's around the listing price right now. It's on a little bit of a
Yeah.
momentum, so
You got it
uh,
cheaper than market, right? So
yeah, I got in. I got it. It was
retail.
like 38. It was like 38 or something like
Yeah.
that. So just to
I
see what
bought a
happens.
couple yesterday, a couple Groots. I'm up a couple bucks on them, but we'll see. Maybe I'll flip them into something else.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, that was a good video. I think we gave out a lot of information, and let us know what you guys think.
Yep.
Are you part of one of these VV cults, or you think we're crazy, or do you think that these are going to get squashed? What do you think is going to happen with them? Let us know in the comments. You want to see any more of this or that? We thought maybe this one we take a break from it. We don't want to push it on people every single video, but if you guys want to see more of it, maybe we can make it a segment end of every video. Let us know. Smash the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you just found us. And we know there's a lot of moochers. If you're a moocher, hit the subscribe button. All right. And then write in the comments that you were a moocher. We want to know who was mooching.
And
Anyways, guys.
thank
Oh,
you everybody for your comments. I love them. So keep
yes.
them coming.
Rob's been reading the comment. Me and him, between us, we're replying to everybody. So you want to talk to us? Get down in the comments. We're going to respond. Especially now where we don't have that big of a following here. But guys, like I said, we will see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.
Bye.